Hello there, how are you doing? Today I'm going to show you the ways, the online tools that how you can avoid the language difficulty encounter. So sometimes we might have the difficulty in understanding English and what kind of tools that are available online as well as they're free that is available for everybody without paying any money. You can use these tools and understand the written English as well as spoken English. So I'm going to share some of the tools that are available right now. So let's keep on and I'm going to share my screen. So first of all, this is another website. So we have the Google Scholar, which are more academic in terms of its content. So let's say that we want to check out an academic article on management. Let's click on management, and there are so many articles as you can see of. Let's choose one of them. Let's say management control systems. And sometimes, regardless of your being a native speaker or not, it might be difficult to understand certain terminology, or maybe sometimes the sentences. All right, but in this video, I'm going to fully concentrate on English as a second language learners or ESL learners. So let's say that we want to understand the meaning of this sentence. And as you select the sentence, you will see that there are two buttons that are appearing here. So AE, okay. If you click on one of these buttons, it's going to show you the meaning of the given sentence in the target language. And you can change the target language as well. Whatever the language that you like to select, you can choose Afrikaans, Albanian, or any other language. It depends on you. It depends on your research and your native languages and so forth. Whatever the language that you want to learn, just translate it into that language. So also, you can activate the tools, and if you click on the meaning of, if you click on the word twice, as you can see there are two things, there are two windows that are opening, and you can see its meaning. So for example, appropriate. So in Turkish language, what does it mean? Here you can also see the synonyms of these words. All right. So it's this useful. And also we can watch this is regarding the written English. And also we have the YouTube. Let's say we want to watch management related TEDx video. Okay. And Hamza Khan, stop managing, start leading. This is the TEDx at Ryerson University. I believe that it is in Ontario, Toronto, Ontario in Canada. Let's wait for the opening of this video, and I'm going to show you that how you can understand even spoken language. So I think it is related to the advertisements. Therefore, we gotta wait a little bit. So let's forward the video here. And as you can see, if there is a closed captions or subtitles button, let's click on here and you're going to see the auto-generated version of the speech in English language. Let's listen. So I think I have to share the computer sound as well. And let's magnify the view so that everybody can see it.
My traditional workplaces.
And here, as you can see that
Friday 9 to 5 grind just isn't for me. I'll never.
So what does grind mean? When you come, when you go onto the word, okay, and click on the word, it just gives you whatever the word means in the target language. Here, I chose the target language is English. Therefore, I see only the definition of the language. Also, you can see that from here we can scroll down and find out the other meaning of these words. So, but what are these tools? How can we reach out? That's the point of the question. And let's have a look. So there is a Chrome Web Store. If you don't know what is it, let's just see how we can reach out to this store. If you write Chrome Web Store onto Google, you can find out this on top of the page. Let's click on here and you can look for the extension. The names of the extensions are first, translate, made translate, made translate. And as you can see it says here rated because I've already installed it into my browser. But if you haven't installed it, then there will be such kind of button indicating add to Chrome. So you need to add it to Chrome, and afterwards you'll see this made translate button over the browser. So if you click on here and click on the language that you'd like to select, so you can choose any of the languages as stated before. And also the other extension is Ejoy English. So again, it's already added, therefore it says here rated because they want to learn the progress level of the product based on the opinions of the audience. And that's why we can rate that it's good or bad product. All right, so after doing so, now you can go to any material, doesn't matter, and click on the word, and it's going to tell you whatever the word means. So for example, control. So it means in Turkish language, for example, this, and also you can find the meaning of these words, as well as you can listen to the pronunciation of these words. Let's just go further. So we have here another tool which is called YouGlish.com. Right now, you don't want to only see the written text, but also you like to listen to the word in the real life, in the real English. For example, from here, let's say we don't know how to use this word appropriate. How can we use this word? Let's copy it and paste it over YouGlish.com. It's a portmanteau word, which is a combination of YouTube and English that can be identified by their logos. So appropriate. So there are 4 buttons. The first one is all, which means all accents. And also we have US accent or North American English, as well as British accent and Australian accent. Let's see this word, that how it is set in real English by clicking on here.
Right and appropriate for us to be vigilant and.
So this is former President of the United States, Mr. Obama, and he says appropriate in his speech. And as you can notice the video is just starting where the word that we're looking up is mentioned. There are in general 25,945 mentioning of this specific word in the academic realm in YouTube that is derived onto this platform. Maybe it's more than that, but it derives certain materials. If you want to listen to American accent or British accent, just click on here. For example, Australian accent. So there are 905 mentioning.
Kind of appropriate level of
evidence. And let's listen to it again.
Evidence. Common. So we all believe in clarity of goals and in having a theoretical model of how your program works and in collecting the right kind of appropriate level of evidence.
So as you can see, there's also the subtitle that has been mentioned here. And if you want to go to the next video, as you can see, there are 905 Australian accent related videos that is using the word appropriate. So you can click on this button and go to the next video. How many times you want to listen, it depends on you, your time, and best of luck in that. But what is more that we can use here is we can click on any of these words, and as you can see, if we approach to the word, it has the underlined label. So let's click on the word appropriate. So you can find the definition of this word by clicking on here. As well as that, we can find the, let's say, verb meaning as well as adjective meaning and synonyms. Which are the words that can be used instead of appropriate? Yeah, we can use proper, suitable, or fit, depending on the context. We can use it or not. So you need to be careful about this. And also we have here from the web. From the web, which are the definitions that are available by indicating the source in order to avoid the plagiarism. We have the sources here. How this word is meant to be in certain websites, you can see from this section. And the best part is usage examples. How this word is used in the spoken language, in the written language. So you can see, let's say 9 example sentences here. You can find different example sentences as well through Google. Let's say we're clicking on here and copying this sentence and going to the next opportunity, next, let's say tool, which is called Voki.com. All right, it's a fun tool both designated for kids as well as adults. And you can play on the character. You can choose your favorite character by playing on here. So it depends on you. I'm not going to do that. Or you can change the, let's say, accessories, costume, or hairstyle, or you can make the person, let's say, put on the cap or hat or whatever they want. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we're not going to work on it. The most important part here is the voice. And now we can, let's say, paste the copied sentence, steer her towards outfits that would be. So here's the word appropriate, that we can see it in how it's going to be pronounced.
Stereotypes die fast when visiting one of Hanoi's ubiquitous black market areas.
So I think just stated the other one.
Steer her towards outfits that would both flatter her and be office appropriate.
So this is Julia from the United States, and we can listen to as many accents as we want that is available here. So you can see Indian accent, British accent, as well as South African accent by Tessa, or Irish accent, Australian accent, and different types of accents like Scottish. Let's see how Fiona from Scotland can pronounce this sentence.
Steer her towards outfits that would both flatter her and be office appropriate.
So as you can see, but in this way, you can hear the word that you're looking at from different accents, all right? And also another tip that I like to recommend to the ESL learners is that if you listen with different accents, it's going to contribute towards your listening skills. However, if you want to enhance your speaking skills, then you can listen, you can choose one character, you can choose one favorite speaker, like Obama or any other person, and listen to that person, and continuously after listening to a sentence, try to copy that person. However they state the sentence, however they articulate or pronounce this sentence, then try to copy it by means of tone, by means of pronunciation, and so forth, so that you can speak like that, okay? In this way, you can contribute towards your speaking sessions. So just to summarize, you can use Ejoy English as well as May Translate in order to understand the meaning of the words from here, or from the articles, from whatever you're reading. And I'm going to just provide you with the links that you can go to these extensions. So I'm switching off the session. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.